fix the chat. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You may know me as Tracy. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. But these videos, live streams, are all about the cards. Oracle, Tarot, True Love reading cards. Boy, we have them all. We have them all. So if you give me a moment to get set up and prepared, we'll get this party started. So hopefully you have something to drink. I have coffee, aka, I mean, it is coffee club. All right, did you have a good weekend? I hope you did. We did. Did a little motorcycle riding. It's beautiful today. Maybe we can do it again. I'm all excited. All right, let me make sure my chat is working. Well, of course it is. Put my email address in here. Momentarily forgot it. There we go. Oh, let me highlight it. That is for if anybody wants a free in-depth card reading. Yeah, send me an email. I will hook you up. As a matter of fact, Amanda, your reading came out on the 27th. Yesterday, as a matter of fact. Gemini, 1980, Amanda. All right, so I have everything ready. And we'll get this party started. I don't know why we're so jiggly. Well, hopefully it won't be too bad. All right, it's going to be horrible. Why? Hope, hello, welcome. Just trying to figure out why my camera, there we go, is so jiggly. But I think I may have fixed it. I'm feeling wonderful. How are you? I have my assistant all situated. So no issues. We should have no issues during this live. How are you feeling? Let's get you on the list. Do you know what deck you would like? I hope Amanda shows up. I forgot to mention her reading came out yesterday. Absolutely. Crows, mermaids. 3 from the top. Crows. 5 from the top. We'll start with the mermaids. So you had a beautiful weekend. You're getting ready to go on vacation. You're packed, ready. Plenty of extra batteries for your YouTube channel, filming for it. Heck, I take an extra phone. I always take an extra phone with me. So I have my phone, my camera. Generally, when we go on vacation, I have my camera, my GoPro, my phone, Larry's phone, and an extra old phone that I can email footage to myself. Just in case I need more. All right, Hope. 3rd from the top for the mermaids. A little shuffle up there. Aw, you have the free spirit with the mermaids. Oh, being a butterfinger today. And we will shuffle the crows and get them ready. The neighbors are working on their roof. So if you can hear her, that's what that is. I recorded on my phone for 4 years. 4 years. Just recently have the GoPro. I mean, I have my camera. But the camera, you can't pause it. You have to continuously record or stop and start. So you could hear. All right, so 5 is the direction. So first we'll start off with the free spirit. This mermaid says it's fun to feel free. That doesn't mean shirking your responsibilities. It's important and possible to find balance between fulfilling your wild and free spirit while honoring your responsibilities, especially when others are involved or they are relying on you. Now, being a free spirit may kindle romantic thoughts of a nomadic lifestyle. Although this may not be practical for you, it's still worth considering ways that you can express this desire. An example, take a backpacking holiday or similar. That is so cray-cray that this is a holiday one and you're going on vacation. Do you feel free? Your work or home life might bring feelings of restriction. If this is the case, take a look at how you can change things. Talk with loved ones about how you're feeling. That can be helpful. You can find that they offer help with chores or domestic responsibilities, freeing you up for some time to do the things that make your heart and soul sing. Laverne, hello. Absolutely, my friend. I will put you on the list. Honoring your free spirit. Honor your free spirit, for this is who you really are, Hope. The material confines of modern society can make our spirit feel stifled. We're pushed through the education system from a young age. Then we're expected to choose a career path and work a 9-to-5 job. My friend, there's no one-size-fits-all path. Often, we're not encouraged enough to express our artistic side, which can make us feel even more trapped by the confines of society. Now is the time to allow your spirit the freedom it needs. When you're in harmonious relationship with your inner spiritual needs, everything will naturally fall into place in a harmonious way for the highest good of all. Let's get Laverne on the list, and we have your other one as well. Amanda, hello, welcome. Amanda, you have a reading that came out. It is relatable. It seems like it is. Gnarly Nate. That is a gnarly name. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Let's get Gnarly Nate on the list, too. Hope Adventures. Marsha, hello, welcome. Hope, before I read your directions card, I'm going to go give my assistant Shiznit for barking at the neighbors. They're just working on their roof. Hey, you. Leave them alone. She goes, "Arr," and laid down. Raymond, hello. Phil, hello, welcome. Phil, absolutely. Raymond, hello. How are you guys? Raymond was here early this morning when we were doing our live workout. All right, direction, Hope. So I have everybody on the list. We're doing Hope, then Laverne, Amanda, Nate, Marcia, Phil, Raymond. Hopefully I didn't forget anybody. Direction. The crows are focused, in this card you can see that the crows are focused on moving in one direction. When you know where you are going, it is easier to stay on that path. Direction brings clarity and creates a roadmap to success. This card is a call for you to find your North Star, your point on the map that represents your big goal, the destination that no roadside attraction can lure you away from. When you know exactly where you are going, you will be able to stay focused. You will be able to recognize when an opportunity is diversion from your goal. When you pull this card, take time to check to see if you know where you are going. Do you see your path before you? Those are good cards. Oops. Raymond, you can absolutely put your question in, but it would be easier if you waited. That way I'm not concentrating on your question. Marcia is busy. I love your videos, Marcia. I cannot get enough of those cemetery ones. Sometimes they make the hair on my arms stand up. Hope, you are welcome. You are welcome. Is my, am I clear though? Is my my live stream fairly clear? Laverne, you are next, my friend. Nate, we will hook you up with some cards, and good for you, my friend. Good for you for being on that road to recovery. Oh my gosh, Marcia, 3 properties? All right, Laverne, let's see what we get for you. Let's use Marcia. We have so many supposed haunted places in our area. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could come here. I don't know if I mentioned the one playground by this one school. It's abandoned. It's supposed to be haunted. Oh my gosh, we were gonna go check it out yesterday, but that is cool. That is something I would love to see a video from you guys. All right, let me concentrate on Laverne. You're right, Nate. I can understand where you are absolutely tired. People think recovery is like, oh, a couple of week thing. Recovery, boom, bam, done. No, recovery is a lifestyle. And good for you, my friend. Good for you. 1, 2, Nate, or oh my gosh, these are not for, these are for Laverne. There it is. Actually, seems like it is a time for rest for you, Laverne, because a new life awaits. That was your 3rd card. Your first card says the 2 of Wands. Oh, For anybody new to the channel, Tarosophy, the minor arcana, 1 through 10 is like is a circle. It is a circle. 1 being the beginning, 10 being the completion. And you, Laverne, have a 2 of Wands. 2s are organizing cards. So you are at the beginning of a cycle, and it's time to organize. And the 2 of Wands represents hopes and wishes and everything just positive. And again, it's an organizing card. It represents spring. So if this was a regular deck of cards, it would be a diamond, and it is a yes card as well. We also, I knew you were on a journey. We also have the Fool card, a major arcana. This card is not calling you a fool. It is not what this card means. Many people get butthurt, and I apologize for being blunt, like saying it like that, but it's not what it means. It's not at all. It just represents you, the person on a journey. Okay, thank you. And I mainly say it for anybody who might be new to the channel too. So this card represents you going on an unexpected journey. And it says to follow your path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer or by people who say you're a fool. No, remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. It's hard when we do our own cards because then we want to do them again. Sometimes we want to do them again later on in the same day. And it's just... So, this journey, don't forget to follow your path. But the most important thing is right now you have the 4 of Swords. Right now you may be in a resting stage. Rest and examination. Because he's literally laying in a bed. But a new life awaits. And Swords represents the fall season. So it could quite possibly mean take the spring, take the summer for yourself, rest, relax. A new life awaits, and it may be in the fall. I have never heard that, Hope. But girlfriend, I could... Are you talking tarot or oracle? Because I only have two tarot decks, I believe. But I am not a believer in having to be gifted your first deck. Some people are like, I don't know. It's totally up to you. I guess some other people's opinions. Amanda, yes, you are next. And also, if somebody gives you a deck that was theirs, make sure you go through a cleansing ritual with it too. And a lot of people will cleanse them, wrap them in a personal item of theirs, and then sleep with them under their pillow for a while. Yeah, so if you're given a deck that somebody has already used, make sure you go through the steps I just mentioned. But don't worry about it. If you want a tarot deck, go on out and get yourself a tarot deck. And truthfully, not sponsored, I just love it. These are the best ones to get. The Rider tarot deck. They're great for beginners, for any level of readers. But I don't know, it's just simple reading. They're the best ones to start with, really. Oops, got lost in a chat. Crap. Um, First, well, the oracles have, generally, the oracles have less cards than a tarot deck. And the tarot or oracle, let me catch up on the chat real quick. All right. Wayne thinks you're turning into a witch. Just tell him you're a good witch. Like on The Wizard of Oz. Good for you, Nate. Yes, meditation works great. Meditation, Zen, whatever, whichever one you find out works best for you. All right, Amanda, let's stick with the tarot. No, 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 no. Actually, Amanda, let's go with the crow. Oh my goodness, I know, Amanda, that's the worst. It is the worst. Because you get the whining and the crying, and it's almost like, oh my gosh, give me some earplugs. Yeah, you can do this, Nate. We all have faith in you. Welcome to the family, Nate. You have a huge, you've just enlarged your family by almost 3,000. All right, Amanda, let's see what the crows have for you. Oh, okay. We have waterproof. Amanda, are you going to the library this Thursday? I thought they were only like a week. So Amanda, I don't know if you were here when I mentioned it earlier, but your reading came out yesterday. So your reading is viewable. Amanda, Gemini, 1980. I hope that's you, because it's supposed to be you, my dear. And you have the crow card, the waterproof card. This is one of my favorite cards. So crows and other birds have, their feathers have a greasy protective coating that prevents water from getting to their skin. My friend, you too have the ability to create a waterproof exterior. When we are waterproof, we are protected from others' draining emotions that can weigh us down. It can be burdensome. It can be heavy on the heart. It can make for a very long day. Being waterproof allows you to experience a storm without letting it hold you back. When we are waterproof, the words, actions, and emotions of those around us do not impact our perception of who we are or our self-worth. This is important. Casual insults, snarky comments, and emotional vampires don't bother someone who is waterproof. Being dragged into someone else's drama can take an emotional toll and leave you feeling waterlogged. But when you are waterproof, you can be a good listener and a shoulder to cry on without absorbing their emotions, leaving you free to support others in need. This card asks you to create a barrier between the feelings of others and yourself when inner strength is needed. Nate will be here till noon, almost noon. So hopefully you can come back. And, oh my gosh, Nate, you were next too, my friend. Bella, hello, welcome. Let's get Bella on the list. Nate, I hope you can come back. Or you know what? We're just gonna do Nate now. And Nate, I upload the video so you can go back and rewatch it. So let's just do Nate's cards right now. He can rewatch it, and if he comes back, I will let him know what the cards were, and we'll go back over them for him. Yes, Nate, thank you for being here, and I hope you come back. He shall return. Awesome. Wow. Look, I don't know if Nate's here, you guys, but he got a bunch of cards that fell. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 5 cards. And the very first one is an Ace of Cups. And we all know, so I better write this down. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups represents a new beginning. And he has just told us that he is embarking on a new beginning. Well, but this card is a celebration card. Everything he is going through right now is a celebration. It also can represent a birth of a child. I don't know if that has anything to do with Nate, but number 1 is, you see the cup is overflowing with everything. Nate is on the right path, and his cup overfloweth if he stays on the right path. If he continues the way he is going. He also has a 9 of Wands. Nines represents, 9 is closer to a 10 than it is a 1. So it's a resting phase. It's a resting theme. It means before you start this new cycle, like right now, you may be at a resting phase. But the 9s of Wands represent that you need to surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. Again, well-deserved territory. Make sure you surround yourself with reliable people. People you trust and you know have your back. And you also have the High Priestess, a major arcana. I'm just writing these down so we don't forget. The High Priestess jumped off the page. Oh, no, there it is. The High Priestess is a positive energy card. She is a yes card. And this change is coming. It's something you didn't realize. It's a positive change, and you didn't realize it was coming. Again, congratulations on your positive energies and emotions that are surrounding you. We also have the Knight of Swords. This card says to be alert, and be ready to defend yourself. And to speak your mind. Don't. So this new cycle you're in, Nate, be alert and be ready to defend yourself. Don't let anybody say no to the naysayers. Speak your mind, my friend. And we just had this card fall out for Laverne. Another major arcana card, the Fool card. You are on a journey, again, an unexpected one, just like this one said. Change, and it happened quickly, unexpectedly. This one, this unexpected journey you're on, follow your path. This card represents you follow your path. Again, don't be held back by people who's naysayers, people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, again, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. I hope Nate comes back. I wrote all of those cards down. I think Nate is on... Where'd that balance and justice card go? Oh, I just hit it in the deck. Balance and judgment. Balance and justice. That was the High Priestess card. I love those videos. They're so cool. Marcia, I sent you an email as well with my phone number in it. If you want to get in touch and chit chat about the online sales stores. Although it's weird, I don't know if it was you, but I received some phone calls from I don't know what your area code is, but if I don't know the number, I won't answer it unless I know specifically that somebody's calling me. So if you did call and I ignored it, I apologize. I didn't mean to. And it's Marcia's turn. I want to be with Marcia and Wayne when they do one of these cemetery videos. Oh my gosh, it would be so cool. The hairs on my arm stand up so fast and so easily when things like that happen, or any sort of spiritual encounter. So I can imagine what your body goes through. Okay, thank you, Marcia. I appreciate it. And it's actually your turn. Do you know what deck you would like? Then we have, after Marcia, we have Phil, Raymond, and Bella. And if you don't mind, I'll just continue with the tarot. Oh my goodness gracious. I know, and you feel them tug at your hair. Or put their hand on your shoulder. I lived in this house in Ohio. I was pregnant for my third son, for Christopher, my third child. So it was Dominic, Cassandra, and I was pregnant. And I was hanging, it was late at night. The kids were in bed. It was just me. And I was hanging curtains back up after they had dried. And I'm huge pregnant. and standing on the back of an armchair, a stuffed armchair, and trying to hang up curtains. I know I shouldn't have been doing that anyway, but I was like not even 20 and thought I knew it all. But there's nobody in the house. My kids are sleeping upstairs. I'm downstairs. And I feel somebody have their back. Their hand, palm, flat on my back. I could feel all 5 fingers to the point where I was like, I thought their dad had come home. No, there was nobody standing there. And I hung the curtain up. I said thank you and got down and sat on the couch. It just sat there. Actually, I smoked a cigarette. That's when I smoked. All right, here we go. Marcia it is. And I had I've had so many encounters. Oh, they're crazy. One. Oh my, Marcia. Yeah, totally. I shouldn't have been up there. Like I said, I was already pregnant. I mean, I was pregnant, and we all know that you're not supposed to stretch with your arms above your head when you're pregnant. And it was so strange. What's in my coffee? Just regular milk. And in that same house, it was Easter, and we were coloring Easter eggs. It was late at night. When your kids are little, you find time, whatever time it is. Well, anyway, it was late at night. We finally got the Easter eggs colored, and I got the kids up to bed. I laid down, and then I hear, do you remember those big yellow little Tykes kids plastic chairs? They're not big. They may still even have them. I don't know. They're just little tiny chairs for kids, heavy duty plastic. And I heard their chair scrape across the kitchen floor. And I jumped out of bed and I looked around the doorway because their bedroom was right next to mine. And they're sleeping. They're in bed. I did not go downstairs. I was so afraid to go downstairs. The next morning, I go downstairs, and that little Tykes chair was moved from their kitchen table set, because it was a little table set with 2 chairs. One chair was moved from that table all the way over to where we were coloring Easter eggs. It was so freaky. It was so freaky. So the first card you have, Marcia, is the Lover's card. Major Arcana. Can represent a Gemini. Are either of you Geminis? It's a positive energy card. It says that you need to be open and transparent. Nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability. You also have the Knight of Swords. And this card says to be alert and be ready to defend yourself and speak your mind. I have a feeling that you are that type of person anyway, that you will not let somebody step on your toes. And if they do, you're going to let them know. Are you that way? Yes, yeah. Um, I have a, oh my gosh, there's so many. Page of Wands. Before that encounter, it was just my son Dominic, and I was pregnant for my daughter. This card says there is a change coming, but it's going to take, it's eep, eep, bop. It's going to take a little bit longer. So, patience and good things come to those who wait. It says to conjure your brilliance and burst out and be proud. You have the Hierophant. Right? Not the the Hierophant. A positive energy card could represent a tourist. But the Hierophant represents someone you personally know who has experience, who's been there, done that. They don't lie. You know that what they say is truth. And to go to them, talk with them. They reveal the sacred. So whatever it is, you can trust this person. You personally know them. They're in your life somehow. Generally, I would say generally it represents a female, but that's not the case with the world anymore. So it could be a male as well. We have the Nine of Cups, another one of my favorite cards. The Nine of Cups represents abundance in all forms. You're pleased with yourself. It says that you surround yourself with your achievements. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And the way some people are like, I don't understand that. So example I use is the person who wins trophies and they like to display them. You surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain. You do. I love your videos. And you like to be the life and soul of a party. And the card says that you can have all you desire. All you have to do is wish and vision for it. You have a 10 of Wands, Marcia. I'm just catching up on the chat. I love horror movies too. Love, love, love them. Larry's like, I have to sleep with one eye open. I'm like, no. He's like, I just hear screaming in the middle of the night. Oh my gosh. What's even better is if you watch them all in order, Hope. Binge them. You have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands represents that you've shouldered way too much responsibility in your life, Marcia. And this says it's time to pass some of it on. It's time for you to think about what you want. Pass some of those responsibilities on. You see how all the wands are going in the same direction? You've done a good job of getting everything in order, bundling it all up nice and easy and ready for somebody else to take on some of these responsibilities. And you also have the Sun card, another major positive card representing summer or daytime. Again, positive. And they always jump off my page. And it says, this card says that you need to think of yourself for once in a while. Treat yourself. And life is to be lived. Life is to be lived to the fullest. Now, I watch your videos, and you're probably saying, like, but I do treat myself. That's living. I mean, yeah, you're going out, you're having fun, you're going to a restaurant, but we have to eat. I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. But this card is saying, treat yourself finally for a change. I hope those make sense. I love the Saw movies. Love, love, love them. Any horror movie. I don't care. But you know what else I like to watch? It's not really a horror movie. The Resident Evil ones. I like to binge watch those ones as well. I can binge watch them over and over. And the Chronicles of Riddick. Oh my gosh, those ones too. They don't get old. Phil is next. So, I love that you do it. It's amazing. There's so much that needs to be said. And sometimes they just have a message they have to pass on to somebody so they can move on. I love it. I love it. So when I lived in Ohio, I was pregnant for my daughter, my second child. My first, Dominic, was young, so they're 2 years apart. He was in his own room sleeping. I was in my room sleeping. And, no, I apologize. Let me go back. Dominic was sleeping with me. He's a little over a year old. I'm pregnant. The kids are 2 years apart. So, whatever, the math. Anyway, so we're both sleeping in my bed. And I wake up. And there's this apparition floating above me. Had extremely long, disheveled hair. I'm not sure if it was blonde hair or gray. So it was that color. The person had on a red t-shirt, but it was ripped and shredded on the sleeves and a few spots on the chest, and tore all the pieces around the hemline. The shorts were green, and the shorts down by the legs were like they were shredded and ripped. Not like by fashion. Like nails torn. The skin wasn't ripped, just the clothing. And I couldn't move. I'm just laying there in bed like this. And I'm trying to move my head. I can't move. This thing's just floating above me, staring at me. I finally can turn my head to the side. And I'm looking at my son Dominic, and all he is a flipping skeleton. And I don't know how long I laid there like that. But I finally got my hand. I'm holding on to his hand, this little skeleton hand. And this thing is just staring at me, black eyes. And then I could finally move, and it was gone. It was horrible. It was horrible. But my son Dominic is special that way too. One time when he was little, he woke up screaming from a nap. Screaming. And he's like, "The dog took my shoe." I'm like, "Honey, we don't have any dogs. We didn't have pets." I mean, he's not, so my daughter was just born. She's a newborn, and he's just a little over 2, freaking out. So he just woke up from a nap. And when I say freaking out, I mean face beat red, shaking, tears streaming down his face. And I get him calmed down. Like, "We don't have a dog. It's okay. Look, I'll get your shoes. We have both shoes." So my best friend at the time, Linda, who had kids the same age, come to pick me up. And Dominic and her kids go out in the backyard. And I hear this god-awful scream of terror. I go running out the back door. There's little Dominic on top of this doghouse with one shoe. And the dog has it in his mouth. I was like, you got to take us home right now. Take us home. It was weird. Another time. So we left Ohio with under protective custody. We come to New York, and when we're no longer under protective custody, I can finally get my own house and live. I'm sorry, Phil, this is for you. All right, Phil, these are for you. So I find this beautiful home. Beautiful home. It's got plenty of bedrooms. So the kids are upstairs. They have bedrooms upstairs. My bedroom's downstairs. It's perfect. I love it. First night there, what happens? Dominic wakes up screaming. He's like, Mom, there's a little girl in here. And I'm like, yeah, your sister. No, she's in her bedroom. So he saw this little girl in a blue dress. This blonde girl, long blonde hair, blue dress, and a blue bow in her hair. I'm like, there's nobody that lives here like that. It's just us. So I get him calmed down, thinking, got him convinced that maybe it was nothing. Well, one day he's walking out of the kitchen, turns around, runs back in, and he was like, that little girl just came down the stairs. And there he sees this little blonde-headed girl in the blue dress and the blue bow walking down the stairs. And I don't know. He's in his 30s now, almost 40. I'm pretty sure he still has encounters. Hope have a wonderful weekend. Oh my gosh. Hope have a wonderful day. Enjoy it. Tell Wayne we all say hello. Well, I'm not sure about that. Marcia, we had been there, we lived there for a little while, and the landlord would come every month and pick the rent up. And I had been talking to them, and it just came up in conversation, and it used to be a funeral home. The greatest hello and welcome. It used to be a funeral parlor. And we had no idea. So I don't know if the little girl is the very first one from Ohio, or if she was from New York. It was a very active home. I would find them sometimes in big, huge. So underneath the stairs, they had this one door. It was a coat closet, but it was beautiful. All wood stairs, wooden everything. And it was a hidden closet. I would be like, where the hell is Dominic? Where's Dominic? Searching and searching. I'd find him way back in the corner. Way back in the corner of the closet. He's like, this is my office. But I think he was hiding. We moved out of there very fast. We moved out fast. Okay, Phil, this is for you. I've been jibber-jabbering so much. Phil, you have the Three of Pentacles. This card represents apprenticeship. Did you just start a new job? And also, or cooperation. Or are you learning something new? I was so scared for worried, not scared for him because I knew he was safe and okay. But yeah, it's a lot of emotions for a kid to deal with. Phil, you also have the, okay, so this card represents apprenticeship and cooperation. So I don't know, have you been putting yourself out there? You have the Four of Wands. This card represents a celebration, or welcoming or celebration. But hopefully with apprenticeship, it means it's a celebration. You have the King of Cups. This card says take action. Express your reason to be. And then you have the Hermit card, a major arcana card. This card represents, it could represent a Virgo. It's a positive energy card. But it says to take the time to be alone and go within to find your purpose in life. And again, it says the same thing. Like the King of Cups. We'll go back to that. Whoops, wait a second. So the King of Cups, I apologize. I read you the King of Wands. The King of Cups is a dignity card. It says to maintain your composure, set a good example, be the person you would want supporting you. So I don't know if you have children, nieces, nephews, or what the situation is, but it could quite possibly be that people are looking up to you. People are watching you, and you need to set a good example. Marsha, enjoy mowing the lawn. I love mowing the lawn. They are real. I agree. They totally are. Raymond, my friend, you are next. Oh my gosh. I hope it's a beautiful day and you can get some sunshine while you're doing it. Which means stay hydrated. So cups, my friend, Phil, cups represents summertime. And you had the Two of Wands, or you had the Wands, the Four of Wands, which represents spring. So I feel spring and summer. So the present, anytime. Oh my gosh, it's 85. Oh, I'm so jealous. I really am. It's 64 here. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. But 85, yes, please. Aw, Raymond. Okay. So apparently your fiance did get in touch with you, so the cards were right then about that. It's 70 for Amanda. 64 for us today. Maybe another motorcycle ride, though. All right, Raymond, let's see what we get. And Bella is after Raymond. One, two, 3. The very first card Raymond has is the Empress. Major Arcana. The Empress is a neutral energy card. It's an understanding card. And what it means is it's a reap what you sow. Again, it's an understanding card that I hope that makes sense. I don't so if maybe what happened between you and your fiance, if maybe what you talked about hurt her feelings, maybe it was negative energy, I don't know. It's a reap what you sow. Kind of a, how do I want to say it? I totally came up with a loss. Cause and effect. Like if you tell somebody something super, something funny, they're going to laugh. That's, you reap what, If you plant corn, you get corn, is all I can really say about it. I'm finding at a loss for words. You have the Two of Wands. This card represents hopes and wishes, and that it is time to organize. I think it is you who needs to reach out to your fiance, and maybe things need to be explained. You have the Magician card. It's a positive energy card. It's a change card. It's going to happen quickly. And it says that you need to use all of your resources to attain the success you desire. And my friend, it's all in the know-how. So you know this person. You know what sets this person off. You know what makes this person happy. Again, it's all in the know-how. Use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. This is a positive card. So a yes card, and a neutral energy card. Whatever came up between the two of you needs to be discussed openly and worked through without emotions. You need to try to both of you step back and work the problem out. Oh my goodness. But Raymond, you have 2 yes cards and a neutral energy card. So it may take some working together. It is going to take some working on. Maybe there's a misunderstanding, Raymond. Bella, my friend, you are next. All right, these are for Bella. Unless you choose something different, my friend. Oh, I think I better shuffle them one more time. Absolutely. I knew you were there somewhere, my friend. All right, one more good shuffle, Bella. And we'll see what they have for you. There we go. We have the come together card in the upright position. And this card says that love needs to be expressed. This card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all its form of expression. In each instance, there is another being involved. So when it says all forms of expression, that is romantic, familial, which is family, unconditional, and spiritual. And each one, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend, an animal, or a spirit. This card assures that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, Bella, you're attracting love into your life. This is a time for harmonious, caring partnerships. Again, I want to say again, this card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. My friend, learn that dance. We've made it to the end of our list already. But I don't want to end the video because I had told Nate that we would be here till almost noon. You're welcome, Bella. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a best day ever. I was going to say a wonderful day. Best day ever, my friend. Let's see what we get for you, Raymond. So was there an argument this weekend? Disagreement? A discussion? Something of the sort? Was it a huge blow up? Anything, you know, something like that? Yeah. I'm sorry, my friend. Ooh, there we go. The first card we have is the Devil card. This is one that fell out first. It says, stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. Aw, it sounds like your weekend, Amanda. I'm sorry, my friend. Amanda, were you able to watch your reading? Or are you gonna, or did you already view it? So this card is saying, Raymond, that you may be avoiding some things. Is that possibly what the argument was about? She may feel you're avoiding things. Wheel of Fortune. This is a positive energy card. It represents a surprise change. And it also represents good old destiny and fulfilling it. It says to seize all opportunities. You need to grow, take risks if need be. Embrace good luck and bad luck the same. And you have the King of Cups. The King, it's the same one you just had. Cups represent summer. Raymond, all three cards are positive energy cards, except for the Devil is a neutral energy card. But you have two yes cards that you are going to hear from her. Again, the King of Cups usually represents the summertime. But, my friend, if that's the case, I don't think you should wait until summer. I think maybe you should contact her. I hope that helps you in some way, shape, or form. And again, this is a dignity card, and it says to maintain your composure. People are watching you. Be the example. Be the person you would want supporting you. Let's pull some cards for Amanda. Some tarot cards. We have some people sitting out there just on the sidelines, just watching. If anybody out there wants a card, please let me know. I can't wait for you to watch it as well, my friend. Oh, there are more than one card there. 1, 2, 3. The first card you have is the Six of Cups. Cups, we already said, represents summer. It's a yes card. It's a positive energy card. Oh, you had to work yesterday. That I can understand. It's a leveling up card in that things are being taken to another level. There's been a flip in energy. And if about the arguing in that, it may be what this card is talking about, that there's been a flip in energy. You also have the, I'm making sure I pick them up in the proper order. You have the Chariot card, which is a major arcana card. The Chariot represents that you've been in one spot, you know, kind of feel like you've been going nowhere. A Chariot represents Cancer. A Cancer is a crab, and a crab moves sideways. So representing you've been stuck in one spot for a little while. The good thing is this is a positive card, and it represents forward movement because the Chariot moves forward. But it also says that you, Amanda, should probably take the road less traveled. You have the Nine of Swords. I'm sorry, it's not a 9. A 6 of Swords. Again, there's been a shift, a flip in energy, and things have been taken to another level. The 6 of Swords represents new horizons and moving on. You see how everything is bundled up and in the boat and moving on. And there is even a small child in the boat as well. Oh, I just... Here it is. All right. So also, I'd like to go back to this card. So there is a female, child, and a male. Now, it can represent 3 people, like a small family, or it can also represent this person just being the driver. So, you are welcome. And after you view your reading and you've had time to go over it, if there's anything you want to go in depth more about Amanda, let me know. I'm here for you. And we'll do whatever you need. I wonder how long Nate's meeting is going to be for. Amanda, oh my goodness, I'm so glad. So can you see this on my wrist? An arrow with the X. So this is a, how do I explain it? You put it on your non-dominant wrist. I'm right-handed, so it's on my left hand. And what it is any negative emotion, bad wishes, go back to the person they belong to instead of coming to you. So whoever it is that wishes you ill, harm, bad luck, anything, it goes back to them. So if you would like to use it, my dear, it's an arrow with an X on your non-dominant hand. Thinking about getting it tattooed. Keep it away from you and back to where it should be. Yeah, black. It has to be black. That's important. Black ink. And when it fades, keep doing it. Just keep filling it in. Yeah, I hope it helps. Yeah, I'm really thinking about getting it tattooed. And I'm going to add it to my runes. On your left wrist. Yes. There. I added it. So you guys, I've been thinking about, I've told you about wanting to make like a tarot deck, but I've also decided before I do the tarot deck, I think I would like to do a tarot book with my cheat sheet, with my stuff. What do you think? I think it would be awesome. Oh, I'll be right back. I hear my dog barking. Okay. Nothing. Not sure how long we should just sit and wait. Coffee. Oh, why didn't I think of a Sharpie? Oh my gosh, it's a great idea. Great idea. Let's see what we get here. We'll pull 3 for self. 1, self as in me. There we go. 1. Oh my gosh, I always get these mixed up. 2, 3. The first one I have is the Ace of Wands. Set out and do something new. Oh my, that's exciting. New. 6 of Cups. Things are being taken to a new level. There's been a flip in energy. And a 4 of Pentacles for me. Selfishness. But for a reason. That I can relate to. So, Amanda, you don't have FaceTime or anything like that? Where you FaceTime people? I think we could have a lot of fun chit-chatting back and forth. I chit-chat with Sister Susan. Look, here's the 6 of Cups again. We have the King of Wands. Represents to take action and express your reason to be. Because things, there's been a flip in energy. And things are being taken to a new level. Now, this is for somebody out there watching, listening, who hasn't asked for their cards yet. 7 of Wands represents that there has been a conflict and it's time to start reorganizing. So, it's not Facebook, it's Messenger, and you can FaceTime each other. So we could, instead of just chitter-chattering on the phone, we could just look face-to-face with each other. If you wanted. Let's pull a Crow card. I don't know what that is. Is it the same thing? I don't know if my phone is going to last until noon. Okay, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I mean, because oh, so there's my battery notification right there. There's nothing more fun than procrastinating the day's work to talk to a friend on the phone. Yeah, I would much rather do that. We have the Soar card. And I feel bad. I think I'm going to... I don't know if Nate's going to make it. Have the confidence to fly. Get up, open your wings, and feel the supportive wind carry you to your destination. There are no obstacles in your way. Now is the time to move. Conjure up your courage and take action. Soar brings a rush of energy and an open channel to receive the information needed to progress quickly with confidence toward your goal. It is in this space that blocks are removed and events flow beautifully as you sail on to success. That's what I was thinking. And I think it was a little bit after 10 when he left. Let me go get my charger and plug in. I don't want to be that person that says, yeah, we're here until blah, blah, blah time. And the poor kid doesn't, then I leave. That would be terrible. All right. So we'll just make sure we stick around for a little bit. Let's pull a love card for Lagatha. For Lagatha and Bear. How's that? We'll spend some time. One more good one for Lagatha. There we go. The garden. Let's see what this says for her and Bear. Oh my gosh, the greatest. I apologize. I knew I forgot someone. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I will take care of you right as soon as I read the garden. I can't believe I forgot that. The garden. You have drawn this card today so you may bring your attention to the work of your inner and your outer gardener. It's time to consider what areas of your life need some weeding, planting, fertilizing, and other forms of constructive attention. When the gardener calls, it means that some planning is required, followed by action taken with a willingness to work towards your goals realistically so that you may achieve them. So, she better not be coming up with any plans to try to sneak out of the yard. Do you know what deck you would like, my friend? I am so sorry. I know. All quiet and just patiently waiting. All right. Let's stick with the trust. And thank you so much for speaking up. Oh my gosh. I would have felt horrible ending it and not giving you a reading. Oh, the greatest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I can count to 3. Did you have something major just happen in your life? A sudden change? Something surprising happened you didn't expect? Well, my friend, my heart goes out to you. The good thing is this frees you up for a fresh, brand new start. It's wiping the blackboard clean. And you get to start all over. Which, amazingly, you have an Ace of Wands. An Ace being the start of a new cycle. And it says, this card urges you to set out and do something new. And it represents springtime. It's a yes card. It's a positive energy card. Set out and do something new. And you have the King of Swords. This card says to not be caught off guard. You did not get where you're at without a strong dose of caution. So be aware. Don't let people walk all over you. Again, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. You're starting a new cycle. Set out and do it. Because you have the opportunity to start over fresh. Brand new. The springtime holds much promise for you, my friend. And oh my gosh, I feel so bad still. I cannot believe I just skipped right past. Aw, thank you so much. You're the best. Thank you for being patient and waiting. You will reap great rewards. Me too. Good vibes, my friend. Good vibes. Well, I mean, we'll wait a little longer and see what happens. Let's pull a mermaid card for you, the greatest. You're welcome. There's a lot of people mowing lawns today. The first card we have is a turn away card. You have two cards, actually. This is one that says, more or less, is going to be turn away from things that are doing you no good. But we're going to read it. I don't think... Well, I was here for a little bit Friday, but my husband came home early with breakfast. So I didn't stay. I wasn't here very long. This card is showing you that turning away is the correct course of action, even if this is only a temporary measure. It can be a challenging action to take as you may feel defeated on an egotistical level. Yet, in your wisdom, you know deep down it's the right thing to do. Hold your head up high and accept that you've done all you can do. Turn or swim away with your self-esteem intact. Turning away can be a loving gesture when you know the people or situation you're turning away from will flourish without your input or physical presence. You can still send healing thoughts to the people or situation It'll help you feel better about changing course. And you'll still be helping by sending blessings from afar. Sometimes we need to turn away from a situation to gain a better perspective. Don't feel that you have to endure your present circumstances if they don't feel right for you. Perhaps you're finding something unacceptable, in which case it's important to honor your feelings. Have you already turned away from a situation but are tempted to get involved again? If this resonates with you, think long and carefully before backtracking, my friend. Try to recall the reasons you turned away in the first place. Time has a habit of blurring our memories, so take off those rose-tinted glasses before making any major decisions related to this. He's so sweet. And we have the future card. The future. This mermaid can see potential outcomes from her the present vantage point. However, this isn't the full picture, and it's changeable. If you're feeling sad or depressed, times ahead are colored by that state of mind, making everything seem bleak. The good news is that by adopting a more positive mindset, the future will appear golden and full of possibilities. My friend, it's natural to feel a little helpless during challenging times. Yet, by focusing on the positive, counting your blessings, and practicing gratitude, you really can change your future for the best. A good support network is helpful. Yeah, there's no room for lies. That's nobody needs to live that sort of a life. In reassuring contrast, when you're feeling positive, the future can appear even more golden than you could ever imagine. And from this favorable position, you can see clearly how your outlook and inner dialogue directly have an influence over your future. Similarly, if you've heard of the butterfly effect, the theory simple flap of a butterfly wings have far-reaching consequences around the world, you'll be aware that changing just one thought or action can have a direct impact on the future. This card also asks you to claim your ability to see into situations on a spiritual level. Your gift of insight is heightened at this time. Use this ability for yourself and others and for the highest good of all. So no lie is acceptable. But what my question is, where I'm going with this greatest is, are they petty lies? Or are they like life-altering lies? Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Because no lie is right. There's no reason for anybody to lie. When we live our life in truth, we never have to recall what we've said, what we've done, or anything. And I've never been able to understand why people lie. It's like there's just no reason for it. So do you guys live together? Honesty is the best policy. I truly agree. do you think there were maybe ulterior motives to her lies? Maybe she found herself moving in another direction? That's good that you can still be friends with the family. Hmm. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. You don't deserve that. And truthfully, if you do uh, get back together, get into a relationship again with this person, are you going to be able to trust what they're saying is true? No, exactly. Yeah, you don't deserve that. Um, so my point is that maybe this person, even though it hurts when we have to let them go, it might be what is best for you. And know that what is truly meant for you will never pass you by. Never pass you by. There's something much better waiting for you around the corner. Somebody who will not make you feel this way, who will not make you second guess everything they say or you say or do. No. So with the ending of this relationship, if if you're not getting back together, and it kind of seems like that's the best, take the time to grieve the relationship. But also, take time to remember any positive things that may have came out of it. But the most important thing is take time, grieve it, and know that there is something better for you. You don't deserve to be treated that way. You deserve a life lived in honesty. You will move on, my friend. You will move on. You don't need to be somebody's, what do I say? You don't need to be left dangling on a string for this person. No. You totally deserve uh, your feelings reciprocated. And definitely not to be lied to. Well, my friends, we're getting close to the end of our time frame. I'm not sure if Nate's going to make it back. You're welcome, my friend. You are very welcome. I'm always here for you guys, Monday through Friday, live. And I'm always just an email away. Just an email away. Raymond, let's see if we can get something from the tarot for you quick. Time frames. Amanda, let me know. Send me an email, my friend. Correct. The greatest. You know what? The way I see it is, let somebody else deal with the lies. Go over there. Go. Go on, get. You are so welcome, my friend. You are so welcome. You are strong. You can do this. Again, there's something much better waiting for you. All right, Raymond, let's see what we get for you. You guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So we have a couple of pentacles for you, Raymond. Pentacles represents the winter season. You have an Ace of Pentacles and a Seven of Pentacles. The ace, oh, I'm sorry, that's not an ace. It's a page. It says that you need to listen. All right. I apologize. I called it an ace. It is a page. And the page says that you need to listen to your inner voice. It's that inner voice that urges you to follow your destiny. Again, these cards represent the winter time. You have a 7. This card represents a shift in perspective. Something happened, and it's time to reorganize. Again, it represents winter time. You have the Page of Cups. Cups represents summer. But I have September 23rd as a date for you. And we have the World card. This is a positive card, and it says that, yes, things will be successful, but it's going to be slow. So it may be a little bit of time before your fiance gets in touch with you again. Whatever happened may have been huge for your fiance. Emotionally, I'm not really sure, but it seems like they need time to work it through. So according to the cards, it's going to be later on September, later summer, fall. But my friend, sometimes if we wait, we wait too long and we miss our opportunity. Raymond, you may not want to wait. It might be in your best interest to get a hold of your fiance and try to talk to this person. And try to mend fences. And if not, then decide from there, to go separate ways. But again, it might be in your best interest to not wait for your fiance to get in touch with you. So I do not believe that our friend Nearly Nate is going to make it back. Not Nearly Nate, Gnarly Nate. Oh my gosh. But hopefully Gnarly Nate goes back and watches the video once it's uploaded. So you guys, I'm going to end today's video. Thank you so much for being here for 109 minutes. You guys are the best. Again, if you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Only if you get in touch with her. Don't let the time slip by. Don't forget to check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Each level is a different price and offers the member something different. Subscribing is always free. That will never change. Again, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. I hope you have the best day ever. And Raymond, if you would like another in-depth card reading, send me an email and maybe we can get a better grip on the situation. So with that, I'm going to end this video. Again, I hope you have the best day ever. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next video.